Hello viewers, welcome back once again. I'm Glenn, so a student of Vouch Initiative International, and today we'll be having a discussion on the subject, the differences between a duplex and a two-story house. So without wasting my time, let's begin. Now, here are the topics that we'll be having a discussion on. One is we define what a duplex house is. Two, we define a two-story house. Three is features of a two-story house. And 4, differences between a two-story and a duplex house. 5, why you should build a duplex house over a two-story. And then 6, why you should build a two-story over a duplex. So now, what is a duplex house? Well, I defined it that a duplex house is a residential building that is divided into two separate living units or apartments, typically with separate entrance for each unit. These are usually side by side and share a common wall or structure. Each unit in a duplex has its own kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and living space, making them a self-contained living space. Duplexes are often designed to houses two different households or families. Although they are sometimes used as rental properties where both units are occupied by tenants. And then I also give another definition, which is a duplex comes in various architectural styles and can be found in the urban, suburban, and rural areas. There are popular housing options for varieties of reasons. For homeowners, owning a duplex can provide rental income from the second unit, helping to offset mortgage costs. For renters, duplex can offer more space and privacy than apartments and may be more affordable than a single family home. And then the last definition is in some regions, duplex may be referred to by different names such as semi-detached houses in the United Kingdom or two-family houses in some parts of the United States. This exact layout and design of a duplex can vary, but the key characteristic is that it consists of two separate and self-contained living units within the same building. Now, what's a two-story house? A two-story house is a residential building that consists of two floors or levels, one situated directly above the other. These two levels are typically connected by a staircase, allowing occupants to move between them easily. Each level may contain various rooms such as the bathroom, the living room, the kitchen, and other living spaces. And I also give the next one is that two-story houses are common architectural design that are popular for varieties of reasons. And then I stated the reasons. 1. Space efficiency. Two-story houses maximize the use of a relatively small footprint by stocking living spaces vertically. This can be especially advantageous in urban or suburban areas with limited space for construction. And then 2 is privacy. A two-story home often provides a better separation of a living and a sleeping area. For example, bedrooms are commonly located on the upper floor, providing more privacy from the common living area on the ground floor. The third reason is zoning. In many zoning regulations, a two-story house are typical building styles in residential neighborhoods, conforming to local building codes. And then the fourth point is the aesthetics. Well, with the aesthetic, I explained that a two-story home often have more imposing and visualizing appealing appearance compared to a single-story home, which can be an attractive feature for a homeowner. And then the 5, which is the last point, I stated that the views. In location with scenic views, a two-story may allow residents on the upper floor to enjoy a better vista, which is our view. Now, I also give a notebook underneath, which is it's important to note that the specific layout, design, and features of a two-story house can vary widely based on the architectural style, regional preference, and individual need or preference. Some two-story houses may also include additional features such as the basement or an attic space for extra storage or living area. Now, features of a two-bedroom house. We have one, which is the bedroom. It has two separate bedrooms, each with space for a bed, a storage, and often a closet. And then two is the living room. A living room or a living area where occupants can relax and entertain guests. It also contains a kitchen equipped with appliances like stove, oven, refrigerators, and often a dishwasher. It also contains a bathroom, and then I explained that a bathroom with a toilet, sink, and a bathtub or shower. Utilities. A utility, I also explained that it has heating and cooling system for climate control. And the next point is the windows and natural light. And then I explained that adequate windows in each room to provide natural light and ventilations. Now, the last one, which is security features. With a two-bedroom, it has lockable doors. I'm not saying that the duplex doesn't have doors, but then with the two-bedroom, it has secured doors, which is lockable doors and windows for security, and it depends on the building type. There may be additional security measures such as intercom system or controlled access. Now, let's talk about the differences between a duplex and then a two-story house. First, with the duplex, I explained that a duplex and I'll give a definition and then I give that a duplex and a two-story building are both architectural concepts for residential structures, but they differ in several keys. And then one is I explain one, which is the number of units. With a duplex is a building divided into two separate living units or apartments, with typically one located on the ground and the other on the upper floor. Each unit has its own entrance and is self-contained. And then with a two-story is a building. A two-story building is a singular structure that consists of levels stacked vertically. It can be a family home or a multi-family dwelling or even a commercial building, but it doesn't necessarily have to be divided into multiple living units. And then ownership and use. With a duplex, I explained that duplexes are often designed to accommodate two different households or families. They can be owned by a singular individual who rented out one number of the unit to another family, or each unit can be individually owned. But then a two-story can be used for various purposes, such as a single family home, a business, or a combination of both. It doesn't inherently imply multiple household or units, which is multiple families. Now it only contains one family house. It's only a one family house building. Now, layout and configuration. With a duplex are specifically designed to have two separate self-contained living units, typically side by side or stacked on top of each other. And then with a two-story can have various layouts. It can be a singular family home with all its living spaces on level 2, or it could be a multi-unit building with multiple apartments or offices on one or both levels. Ownership arrangements. In a duplex, ownership arrange can vary. Both units may be owned by the same individual or family, or each unit can have a different owners. In some cases, duplexes are used for rental incomes. with one unit being rented out to tenants, or both units can be rented out to tenants though. It all depends on the owner's view. Now, with a two-story, I stated that ownership of a two-story can also vary wildly. It may be owned by a singular entity, multiple owners, a singular entity, or multiple owners. In case of condominiums or commercial spaces, or a combination of owner and renter. And I gave a summary. In summary, the main difference between a duplex and a two-story building lies in the number of living units and the intended use. As duplex specifically refers to a building with two separate self-contained living areas, whilst a two-story building simply indicates a structure with two levels, which can be used for various purposes and configurations, including but not limited to duplexes. Now, reasons why you should build a duplex over a two-story. Firstly, we have the decision to build a duplex or a two-story family home depends on the variety of factors, including your specific needs, goals, budget, or local zoning regulations. Both options have their own advantages and disadvantages, and the choice should align with your priorities and circumstances. Here are some reasons why someone might choose to build a duplex over a single family home. 1. Rental income. Duplexes are often chosen by investors or homeowners looking to generate rental income. With a duplex, you can live in one unit and rent out the other. With a duplex, you can live in one unit and rent out the other unit, helping to offset mortgage or ownership costs. The second point is the cost efficiency. Building a duplex can be more cost effective than constructing two separate single-story homes or two-story home, or on a separate lot. It allows you to maximize land use and shared infrastructure like utilities and foundation. Then the next point is land use and density. In areas with limited available land or strict zoning regulation, duplexes can be a way to increase housing density while conforming to local rules. And then shared maintenance. With a duplex, you and your neighbor can potentially share maintenance costs for a common area, such as roof or exterior, reducing the financial burden on each owner. Then also multi-generational living. Some families choose to build a duplex so that multiple generations can live in a close proximity whilst maintaining separate living spaces. These arrangements provide both privacy and convenience. And the next point is investment portfolio. For real estate investors, duplex can be attractive because they offer the potential of rental income and property appreciation, especially in areas with high demands for rental housing. Flexibility. Duplexes can be adapted to various living situations. For instance, if your family needs to change, you can choose to rent out both units or sell one unit whilst continuing to live in the other. However, and then I gave some points too. However, it's important to consider the potential downside of building a duplex, including shared space, responsibility for property management, and the possibility of dealing with tenant-related issues if you decide to rent out one or both units. Additionally, local regulation and market conditions can greatly influence the feasibility and desirability of building a duplex. Ultimately, the decision, I also give another point that ultimately the decision to build a duplex house or a two-story house, a two-story single family home should be based on your specific goals, financial situation, and the local real estate market. It's advisable to consult a real estate professional, architect, or builder to help you with an uninformed decision that aligns with your needs and objectives. Now, why you should build a two-story over a duplex? Building a two-story family home opposed to a duplex can be very preferable choice for various reasons, depending on your particular circumstance and priority. Here are some common reasons why someone might choose to build a two-story home instead. 1. Privacy. A two-story single-family home typically offers more privacy than a duplex. In a duplex, you share a common wall or structure with your neighbor, which can result in noise and privacy concern. In a single-family home, you have more control over your living space and fewer shared walls. Then 2. Customization. Building a two-story home allows for greater customization and flexibility in designing your living space. You have more freedom to create a layout that suits your specific needs and preference without considering the needs of another household. Then I also have the aesthetics preference. Some people prefer the look and feeling of a traditional single family home, which can offer more design options in terms of architectural style, exterior features, and landscaping. Property ownership. With a two-story home, you typically own the entire property, including the land it sits on. In a duplex, you often share the land and common areas with your neighbor, which can limit your control over property. Resale value. Now, with the resale value, single-family homes often have broader appeal in the real estate market, potentially making them easier to sell and potentially appreciating in value more rapidly. Then family needs. If you have a large family or a specific household needs household need that requires more space. A two-story home can provide the square footage and room configuration you require. Lifestyle. The lifestyle you envision may be better suited to a single family home. For example, if you enjoy gardening or outdoor activities, the larger yard associated with a single family home may be more appealing. Then, cost consideration. Depending on the local real estate market and construction cost, building a two-story single family home might be more effective than constructing a duplex. Duplexes often involve additional expenses for shared infrastructure and potential legal requirements for dividing the property. And then I gave some notes, and that is that it's important that you choose to build a two-story family home or a duplex home should be based on your specific needs, budget, and preference. Additionally, local zoning regulation, land availability, and market condition can influence the feasibility and desirability of each option. Consulting with architects, builders, and real estate professionals can help you make an informed decision that aligns with your goals. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Bye.